guys want to see? Have you guys seen like the things where it's like girl dinner? You've seen that? It's like wine. Yeah,
Yeah.
today. Tonight, I feel like I should. I feel like this is my boy dinner. It's 2 Uncrustables and a bag of Reese's.
Good God.
And welcome back to the Yeah No Yeah podcast. My name is Noah. We got Nick. We got Justin. We got Josh. How you guys doing?
Doing great.
Fantastic.
Nick, you don't
Not a
look
great day for
man.
Lions fans.
Yeah.
I didn't hear what you said, Cross.
Yeah, who?
I said, how you feeling? How you feeling, Nick?
Broken.
Whose jersey do you have on right now? Who is that?
It's Stafford, so.
Of course it is.
Oh, that's why.
Reminiscing.
Well,
Reminiscing.
yeah, the good old days.
The good old days.
I was gonna say those days
You
were
sure?
way worse than this.
I mean, we won.
Not gonna
Not
won.
much.
You sure?
Yeah, we didn't win any.
More than what we have in the past 4 years.
I mean,
Guys, this is an argument. That's 100% true. What are you talking about? We've won
I
we've won
disagree.
like 7 games in the past 4 years combined.
That's so not true. We won 9 in the past.
yeah, they won 9 last
Oh,
year.
okay, sorry. Other than last year.
Before that,
yeah.
though. Before that.
Before we were winning, we were losing, and then before we were losing, we had Stafford who did nothing.
Okay, did nothing. That's
I would like to see. I would honestly, once it's all said and done, I would like to see what the numbers are between Jared Goff and Matt Stafford in Detroit.
That would be interesting.
I think Stafford's going to be a lot more, considering it's a running offense through Jared Goff. And we did not have a running offense with Stafford at all.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, he was
I
like,
didn't even think of the running backs, and we had Stafford. Who were they?
He had Bush for a while, Joique Bell.
yeah.
I'm missing another big one.
They weren't
I haven't got it.
that big. I promise you that.
I mean, you're right. They probably weren't. But
I mean, Stafford was like the first to get fastest to 10,000 yards, fastest to 20,000 yards, fastest to 30,000. Like, I don't think Goff will even be close.
Yeah. He was throwing the ball like 50 times a game.
yeah.
Yeah,
How much was
Johnson
junk
there.
time?
I don't know.
Yeah.
As you can see, we're on our football fields right now, and
Yes.
it's been a tough day for Nick.
Why is it just me?
It might be a tough.
Are we
day for
all
me
Lions
tomorrow.
fans?
I mean,
but I don't expect them to win. So
Yeah, I mean, you seem more heartbroken about it.
I mean, I just
Yeah, Nick, you seem devastated.
you know what, I'll just leave.
Nick, when I called you, man, after that holding call wasn't called, you seemed broken.
Dude,
We're talking about the last play.
Yeah.
The last
Yeah,
play.
the last play.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Horrible
I texted
hol-
Nick and I was like, that was
Horrible
holding.
call.
it was so dumb. But
that, and
All
I
right.
still don't understand why they haven't changed the rules from when in overtime it shouldn't be just one score over.
yeah, I hate
They just
that
want to get the
too.
game over with.
Yeah,
Because of money. Because they want to get the next game on TV.
Stupid.
It is very stupid.
they should do college.
Just play the
rules.
10 minutes out. I mean, it's I wouldn't hate to see that in the NFL.
College rules would be nuts. It'd be so fun.
See how much does that affect like fantasy sports and like betting and stuff like that? Though?
You know,
I mean, it just ruined our betting. If the Lions had a chance.
you know what they should do?
True.
It'd be awesome. Is a almost like penalty kicks, but they do like from the 10. You just go back and forth, one play each.
I swear to God, I was just thinking
That
the
would
same
be
thing.
so cool if they did like so. Seattle would get one, and the Lions would go, and then Seattle would go again, and just back and forth, and whoever has the most after 5, or kind of just like penalties for soccer.
Right.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be fun.
That'd be wild.
That'd be sweet.
That'd be sweet. I'll call Goodell. Let him know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pitch it.
I actually
You
saw
heard it here
the FIFA like president was at. I honestly have no idea which game. I think it might have been the Cowboys game. But he was like at the game watching. Apparently he got booed. You know,
Yeah, of course.
I'm not sure if that was expected. I feel like that's what I would expect, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like every commissioner gets booed. I mean, Goodell gets booed every single time he's on any visualization in the crowd at draft night, anytime.
you know,
I think Adam Silver doesn't get booed a ton. He gets booed a little bit though.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Not as much as Roger.
You know who does more than
Yeah,
Roger though is Manfred. He
Manfred.
gets
Yeah.
Yup.
booed a ton. But
Silver I think is an alien.
he's
He looks
mermaid
like
man.
one.
I think he might be an alien.
I did see.
Did you say Mermaid Man?
Yeah, I did
You
see.
mean Barnacle Boy?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I saw that like the NBA is looking at expansion cities, and obviously they're looking at like over in Europe, which I think is so stupid. Um, but it was like this video listed out the top five like cities to expand to. Um, and yeah, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on which one you think would be the best one. So
In Europe
This is only
no,
Europe,
no,
yeah.
no, this is in the U.S. because they want
Okay,
to
I
expand
listed them.
into
Okay.
Europe. That's why they keep doing all these games over there. But
Yeah.
this video was like breaking down cities in the United States that it could still use a team. Um, the first, well, three of them have already had a team, and they've just moved. But it was Oakland getting a team again. The next one was San Diego. The next one was St. Louis, and then there was oh, sorry, I think there were six actually, and then there was San Antonio,
No.
and
Wait, what?
next one was
Another one?
Another one in San Antonio?
who's in San Antonio?
The
No, I'm
Spurs?
saying
Are we
NFL.
talking about NFL?
Oh,
Yeah.
NFL. I'm
What
like,
are you guys
what?
talking? Yeah, no, sorry,
All right,
NFL.
that wasn't stated, right? That wasn't stated,
That
right?
was
Because
not
I
stated.
swear we were
I
talking about the
I
I
NBA.
I was with Nick. I was thinking
yeah, I mean,
football. I'm not sure
I said
why I
no
thought
because
that,
I said
but
there's games over in Europe. They don't play NBA games over in Europe, really. I don't think they ever have.
Oh, I don't know. I know they play in Mexico. Wouldn't shock me if they were in Europe.
When did they play to Mexico?
They played, I think, like the past
That was
5
Yeah,
years.
San
NFL.
Antonio. San Antonio did.
No,
No, San Antonio
San
did.
Antonio and the Mavericks. I believe.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. Anyways, NFL. That's what. So,
NFL. All right, on the same page.
renaming them, it was
Yeah, now you
Oakland.
got to start over. You got to start
Yep.
over.
It was Oakland, San Diego, St. Louis, San Antonio, Oklahoma City, and Toronto. I know
I
Toronto's not a
did see the
US city,
Toronto
but
one. Yeah, I did see the Toronto one. I could have sworn Nashville was one on there too.
Nashville has the Titans, so
Or maybe it was Memphis then. It was the opposite.
gotcha.
Yeah,
Mm.
I feel like San Antonio would be a good spot. Why not? Texas loves their football. They already have
Texas does
Spurs.
love their football.
Ooh, I remember what another one was. Another one was Austin.
Interesting.
Bring one to Portland.
I feel like if they're going Texas,
Ooh, Portland was another one too.
I would
Yeah.
love to see one in Portland.
kind of
With
feel like
Nike's
Oakland would be cool.
headquarters there. Back to Oakland.
I think.
I feel like it'd have to be the Raiders though.
Yeah,
See, I'd go back to San Diego. I think that one makes the most sense. Oakland's like literally so close to San Francisco that like I don't know. It's
They're
hard
both
to
in
go
the Bay,
back to it.
you know.
Yeah.
I do think if you did Oakland, I feel like you'd have to like put the Raiders back and then
change
get a
the
new
Raiders
team for
name.
Vegas. They've done that before, haven't they, or no? Like when I'm trying to think of football teams because like the Raven that for a while the Colts were in Baltimore, but I guess the Ravens weren't there first though. Maybe they haven't done that though. I'm trying to think if they like moved a team back to where they started.
Well, I know the Browns left, and then they started a new team in Cleveland and named them the Browns. Because when the Browns left originally, they changed their name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And then
but they didn't
started a new
keep
team.
the
They're like, oh,
name.
let's just start it with the Browns.
Yeah, but they didn't keep the
They
name.
did. It was,
No. Like
oh,
when
I
they moved to
understand.
Baltimore,
Yes,
they made them the Ravens. Yeah.
yes, 100%. I get you.
Yeah. I think Toronto. I don't hit Toronto either. I think that'd be kind of cool.
I think,
I
you
mean, the
know,
Canadian Football League's there, and I mean they've got a decent fan base in Canada.
It's just the Canadian Football League All-Star team that plays in
That's
the
it.
NFL.
It's just Canada.
It's their
The
best
team.
players.
Johnny Manziel
That'd
is
be
their
cool
starting
though.
it'd
quarterback.
be I think it would be a cool one. Would be Salt Lake City.
That would
They
also
like
be
their
cool.
football too
Cool.
in that
Or
mountainous region. You know?
Albuquerque would be sweet too.
I don't think they have enough people
Is there
there.
any other sport team in Albuquerque?
No.
Yeah, I don't know if there are any teams out there.
New Mexico State.
I don't.
That's it.
Yeah, just
But
the college team.
the Coyotes are in Phoenix, right?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
Then yeah, there's nothing else there. Ooh, San Jose would be a cool one.
Yeah, I like that.
But I don't think California needs any more teams. So
How would they add another team? Well, how would they do the divisions?
They'd have to add
2.
2 or 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I could see them doing.
They would have to. I would imagine they would just probably maybe shrink it to 3 divisions in each side, and have 6 teams of each. Right? The math that evens out there.
I think so. 18 plus 18.
No, they'd have to have 4 because they'd have to go to
Yeah,
32
have 4.
to 36. Yep.
Yeah.
Which I mean, they have the capacity to do it. There's enough players.
Yeah.
There's enough college players that would be decent starters in the NFL that it wouldn't be totally awful. You know what I mean? Just be more money for the NFL too.
Exactly. Or you can do what we said, just have Team Canada and Team Mexico and just have them pick their best players. And those be two other teams that join the league.
They'd probably still get killed.
Yeah, 100%. But it'd be awesome.
That's like
Man.
the whole best college team playing the worst NFL team. That drives me nuts. Because the best college team would get killed by the worst
Yeah,
NFL team.
when they did those comparisons, like with Bama playing against the Browns a couple years ago when they went 0-16, it's like they would still get killed. They're all professional players.
Yeah.
See,
I
I
hated
don't
that.
know, because that Alabama team, that if we're thinking of the same one, I'm pretty sure everyone on the starting roster plays in the NFL now.
They probably do, but they didn't have the experience.
Yeah, but like I don't think they would do that.
I wouldn't even
bad.
believe that their entire roster plays. There's no way their entire roster plays in the NFL.
That'd be cool if they do.
What year?
I mean,
was
just look it up.
It was,
And
it was,
also-
I
it
still don't.
was Derrick Henry.
It was 2016. It was 2016.
But also, we're saying when we say play, I mean they're not like a third string player or like a practice squad player. Like they play.
They
Because-
get regular action.
Yeah.
Right.
There's no way they all do.
That'd be very impressive if it was. I don't
And
know who the
even
quarterback
if
was.
like half of them do, which is still a lot for a team, it's like how many out of the half that do?
Okay, here it is. Well, so like
Like I don't. Just,
so because there's little like NFL things next to them. Holy shit, dude! This team, it's nuts. It has
Let's start with the quarterback.
so quarterback for this one was Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
And then
So this was the Derrick Henry year.
running back, it's Damian Harris, and then you have Bo Scarborough. Were both sophomores, so they split. And then as a freshman was Josh Jacobs. And then
Okay.
Derek Gore was a junior, so he probably got some too. At wide receiver, you have Kelvin Ridley, Trayvon Diggs, Cam Sims, Garrett Dieter, Darius Stewart. That's pretty much it. Oh, and then at tight end you have O.J. Howard.
Okay.
And then for D line, so just D line, you have one, two, three, four. You have 5 people that went to the NFL. And then for linebackers, you have one, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. You have 8.
Yeah, but did they play though? Like just because they
Um,
went,
I
Yeah.
mean,
and
Reuben Foster.
a guy from Clinton, Matthew Sexton, was in the NFL.
Reuben Foster um, is on the team. Rashawn Evans.
And also another side to this too. All of you, like even guys like Josh Jacobs, right, or even like Jalen Hurts. People like that team when they're in college, it's not like those players now. Like it's not Jalen Hurts now playing the Cleveland Browns. It's like college Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
Like the experience and all that too. Like it's
Which
not
at
like their
Bama,
primes.
right? Which at Bama, Jalen Hurts could not throw the ball. He was strictly a running quarterback. He
Yeah,
developed
he's
that
so
when
much
he
better
went to the
now.
Eagles. Yeah,
Right.
I mean, I would still think that it would be at least like a 3 touchdown game, 4 touchdown game
Yeah, they
between
could
that
play on
Cleveland
the
Browns
same
team.
field.
I,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it would be a lot
They
closer
would.
than what you think. I'm looking at these
It was
teams.
probably like the 49ers and the Steelers the other day. So yeah,
hey,
they're on the same field.
hey, what are you saying?
They,
They're both allowed to be there.
the defensive backs on here are Marlon Humphrey and Minka Fitzpatrick
See, that's really good, but
and Eddie Jackson.
Eddie Jackson is also good. Plays in the Bears now.
And their
Actually, a
their
really good
punter is
season. Yeah.
J.K. Scott.
I mean, that doesn't do anything for me.
Isn't he? What is he? Oh, he's a punter for the Packers.
And their placeholder.
Uh,
Long snapper.
their kicker is Adam Griffith. He doesn't play in the NFL.
Yeah, see?
Exactly. They will not be able to.
Well, they're going for it.
Really puts him over the edge.
Special teams is where they're lacking.
I don't know. I think it would be closer.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think so. I think it's at least a 3 or 4 touchdown game.
I think we need to simulate it.
This
Yep.
is just assuming that this is their best year. Like, there's probably I'm pretty sure the year that they had Derrick Henry they were better.
I would argue the Georgia team was the best one because they had the most drafted.
The LSU team,
that
holy
following
shit!
The LSU team was really good. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Patrick Queen. I mean, they had a stacked
Not
defense
impressed.
too. Not impressed.
Dude, these running
How did Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase do today?
You're right.
The,
You're right.
the running backs on this 2012 Alabama team was Eddie Lacy, T.J. Yeldon, and Kenyon Drake. That's incredible.
That's not bad.
But yeah,
All right. So this is Josh's first week back on the podcast.
It is.
Josh, where have you been the past 2 weeks?
Well, I
heard this is a
my
funny
neck.
story.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Do you and Justin know?
no.
Or-
You never told
Oh,
us.
okay.
just
been
decide
saying
it.
Yeah, I didn't know. If Nick told him. So, I was up north, right? It was Labor Day weekend, I'm pretty sure, and woke up Monday. Had a great weekend. Woke up Monday and planning on leaving Monday around 3-4 o'clock. Get back at a decent time. So I wake up. I think it was like 7-8 a.m., which I didn't want to wake up that early, but I woke up because I started sneezing. Right.
Okay.
You guys know this. For the people listening, when I sneeze, I sneeze for like either a few minutes, but it also could be like 15 minutes. And it's a sneeze every like 10 seconds. And so I start sneezing, right? The whole camper's shaking. You know, you walk around the camper and it moves, the whole camper's shaking. And I like sat up, I walked out to like the main area, right, where no one's sleeping because I felt bad. I'm sitting down. I think it was probably 7, 8 sneezes in. I let out this sneeze, and it is instantly just the worst neck pain I've ever had in my
Oh
life.
my god.
Like I sneezed, and I swear I like felt like it felt like something in my neck like pulled or tore, and it was like immediately hot. My neck was like felt like it was on fire.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and it was like just incredible pain. Like I didn't know what to do because you know like you like hurt your neck or your back, and if you get in like a certain spot, it like doesn't hurt as bad.
Yep.
You know, so you're kind of like moving around like try to find that spot. So I heard it, and I like tried laying down, like on the little couch thing, and I was like tried one pillow, two pillows. I tried laying on a floor, and it like just is the worst pain I've ever had. I think, like I herniated a disc in my back in high school, and I think this hurt worse. Like it was so bad. So basically, I'm sneezing, and then I'm like moaning and groaning in pain, right? And M wakes up and she like opens the door and I'm on the floor and I'm just like making noises.
You've been
And she,
having a battle out here.
yeah, I've been fighting for my life. So she's like, "What's wrong?" Right? And I'm like, "I screwed up my neck." And then she's like, "Okay, right." And she doesn't know what to do because like, what do you do? So my mom wakes up and like my mom like in the camper there's like a nice bed, you know, but like she
Yep.
gets the nice bed. So she wakes up and they were like, "Well, let's go try to like put you on the bed because it's like more comfortable." I laid on the and like getting to the bed, like any kind of movement felt like I was getting stabbed in the neck with a knife. So I get to the bed and I'm like on the verge of crying because I'm in so much pain. I lay down and I'm like, "Nope, doesn't help." Right? Like it's still excruciating pain. So I'm laying there and my aunt was there, and she's a physical therapist, and so she was like, she came in, she's like talking to M, and she like told M that she should try to like massage it by like putting her hands underneath my back because I couldn't sit up. So M like sits on the bed, she gets like probably half of her hand under my back, and then it's immediately like, no, not gonna happen. So then my Aunt Sandy's kind of just like, you're shit out of luck. You know, like you're in pain. It is what it is, sort of thing. So Em packed up all of our stuff. And again, it's Labor Day, right? Packs up all of our stuff. We hit the road. And normally I drive, you know? Like
Yep.
I would say I probably drive 9 out of 10 times, maybe more
Yeah.
than that. Just anywhere we're going. So M drives because I there's like no shot I could have, and I have a neck pillow in the passenger seat, and the seats in my van they're like the reclining is electric, but it makes like the classic noise where it's like you like hit it and it's like slowly goes back and it makes
Yeah.
a ton of noise. So we drive home and it's stop and go traffic because of Labor Day. Took us like 6 hours to get home.
Oh, good God.
And so I have an online appointment with a doctor on my phone. I'm like FaceTiming him, and I have the neck filler around my neck. And every 5 minutes, I'm moving my seat up or back to try to get comfortable, and I couldn't get comfy. So yeah, and then I was out of work for like 4 days. It's on
It was
painkillers
extended
and
Labor Day.
muscle
Extended
relaxers. Yeah,
extended
pretty
Labor Day
much.
for you.
Pretty much. It wasn't fun because I literally laid in bed so much that my lower back
It's
started
starting
to
to hurt.
hurt
Yep.
because I was laying in bed so much.
How's it feeling now, though? Better?
It's better now. Yeah, I have like moments. Em and I went to a concert yesterday. I was gone this weekend, so there was like a few times I was like carrying stuff up to the room, and like we got close to the door, and I felt like got a little tight. And I was
I'm
like,
done.
I was like, you gotta carry that. It's like I'm not risking it again. And then like at the concert, she was like, hey, like, can you record that? Because she's so short. So I had my phone over my head like this, and I held it for like a minute and a half, and I started feeling it. And I was like, I can't
I'm
do it
done.
again. So I've been smart about it, but yeah, it's still like there. Like I can feel it. But yeah, I've sneezed since, and it didn't happen again. So that's really
You
good.
gotta
That's good.
you gotta hold your neck when you start to sneeze now.
Yep.
I don't know. Have Emma come just choke me while I sneeze.
Just stabilize it.
Yeah, stabilize it.
So yeah, so I missed 4 days of work, and I had a total of 3 doctor's appointments because I sneezed.
Oof.
Sneeze
All right.
so hard you tore your
Yeah.
neck muscle.
I feel like that. I feel like
That
that.
sounds like a.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that sounds like an old person story. That's a
I
It's a
know.
little concerning. Am I getting to that age too?
Probably not. It's probably just me.
I was gonna say that opens it up. What's the weirdest way you guys have gotten injured?
Oh God, I mean, I feel like the only story that I can think of off the top of my head is like an actual athletic experience rather than anything else. But I mean, you guys know that if I don't wear basketball shoes when we're playing like backyard basketball, I roll my ankle every single time. It's pretty
Every
consistent. So
Even when you wear basketball shoes.
You still
even when I wear basketball.
You need to have the braces on. Yeah, it's like a minus 600 stat crosses rolling an ankle.
Weirdest. I mean, yeah, I've been injured in sports a little bit, but the only other time that's like a major injury was I was like 7 and running around outside, with squirt guns or whatever, and my younger brother whipped a full squirt gun at me because I sprayed him in the face or something, and I chipped my tooth. That's the only other time I've really been injured outside of sports.
Squirt gun to the face.
Pissed off about that. Yeah. It was one of my only permanent teeth too. It's like you couldn't have hit any of the others. Come on, man. Come on.
I think mine
Oh, wait,
is
yeah.
what?
Good.
I
Go
think
ahead. I got one after you.
mine it was sport related too, but mine was
Squirt related?
what? No,
You said
no,
squirt
sport related.
Oh, sport related.
It's a squirt. I'm like, what the
Oh,
hell?
pause. I think mine was when it was high school football and someone stepped on my foot and broke my pinky toe. And that was terrible because like when you step, your pinky toe goes out and it hurt every time it goes out. So I couldn't even
Yeah.
like walk normal. Oh wait, no, I lied. I have another one. This was like 5th or 6th grade. We were playing kickball in my old house backyard, and I kicked it and was going to first, and one of my friends ran at me and collided with me, and his like knee went into like the side of my knee, and I had the largest bruise on my leg. It was like the size of, I would say, like, probably like a cantaloupe, and I had to go to the ER for it because like I was limping for like a week, and my parents were like, "All right, we should probably go get this checked out." And I had a bone bruise on my knee, and then like, oh God, it was so bad. I was like walking with a limp for literally like 3 weeks.
Kickball gets serious,
I
man.
know. Had to get to first.
It does.
Were you there?
I
Did you
remember-
get
No,
there
I was out.
I remember it was like freshman year of high school. I was carrying in a jug of water that we bought from Meyer. Slipped on a thin sheet of ice and just wrist felt like it snapped instantly. I swear I heard it.
Was it
Go
like
to the doctor. They said no, it's just a sprain. It's just a sprain. I swear to God, it wasn't a sprain.
was it like a cartoon?
God
Like the
still
jug
thinks
of water
about it.
flies up in the air, your feet go up.
No, I'm glad it didn't land on my wrist. That would have made it worse.
Can I just say, Nick, you this is a random thing, but Nick, you mentioned cantaloupes because you said your bruise was the size of a
Yeah.
cantaloupe. Crossed his eyes. Do you do you remember? Uh, I don't remember what the occasion was, if there even was one, or if we just decided to do it. But
Yes,
I
I know
know
back
what you're
at
exactly
talking
where I
about.
know
back
exactly
at
where you're going for.
back at high school, when my paychecks from where I worked was like my paycheck was like $90, and we walked into the store and I spent $80 on fruit and veggies because my brother had a samurai sword. And we went behind that one store, not gonna say it, and we threw up and did real life fruit ninja. And I literally wasted like $80 on that. And I also, as I was saying that, I remembered how we got the sword. Do you remember that?
Yes, because we had to sneak it out because if we would have just walked out with a samurai sword, your parents would have been like, "What
Yeah.
are you doing?"
So yeah, so we threw it out of the my bedroom window, which was like super high up in the air from where we threw it. You tried to
I
catch it too. Did you
it
let the
was in a
ground?
case. It was in a case.
Oh my
Lord.
god, that's up there with the stupidest things that I've done. Like not like dangerous, stupid. Like it was just
It was
stupid.
it was really fun. I had a great time.
It was fun.
I
Yeah,
don't know, Josh. We've done a couple of stupider things that I can think of off the top of my head.
That is true. We have done a decent amount of those.
I'm just
For legal purposes, we're gonna keep that quiet.
I'm just thinking if like so because where we were doing it, like cutting the fruit, um, it was definitely in sight of like a main road. And I'm just thinking like if a cop drove by and
Yeah.
was like, "What's going on?"
Those kids have a sword.
Throwing up fruit and playing fruit ninja.
That sword also wasn't mine. It was my brother's. And after, I don't think I ever told you this. After we did that, like the entire blade rusted.
Oh my god. You didn't clean it off
Oh
afterwards?
no!
No, dude. I think that thing was in the trunk of my Ford Focus for like probably 6 months after that.
That's so wild. Did he wait? So did he know that you took it?
No, I think he thought he lost it.
He
I
will
think
now if he listens to this.
yeah. It also broke when we dropped it out the window too. A part of the case like broke off.
Oh, I do remember that.
Nice,
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
great.
Oh my god. Hey, as long as the injury's better, by your bachelor party, we're good.
It's true.
Oh, it is. I'm good now. I just like am terrified that I'm gonna do it again because
Yeah, I'm kind of worried I'm gonna do it.
it was so bad, dude. It was so bad,
Speaking of bachelor parties, Josh, what's the plan?
dude. I don't know.
So
I mean, I do know. I know like a couple things, just not. There's like in between things that I don't know, but I don't know if I'm gonna decide or it's gonna be like a
Let's just do it.
play it. Yeah, just kind of like go with the flow type of thing.
so I came up with an idea, and I think it would be very very fun.
Okay.
So I mean, it's nothing like
Justin is
it's
really
nothing like
excited for this
crazy
too. I can see
extreme.
Justin's face.
It's nothing like crazy
Okay.
extreme, but I think that if we
Italy.
no no, it's just for the day. It's just for that Saturday. I think if we got a party bus because there's a lot of us, isn't there? There's 14 people
There's
plus
13.
you.
One of them is a child. Oh yeah, so 14 including me. But there's one of them is a child who won't be attending.
So 13.
Um, and then that's also if everyone can even come. But no one has said they can't. But I'm fully expecting when the time comes, there's gonna be at least a couple people who say they can't come.
So let's count. Let's say 12 for now. Let's say one person drops
Okay,
out.
12. I mean
Yeah.
that's still a good number to where like renting a party bus wouldn't be that much per person. And even if it's like $100 a person and we get it for like a ride to somewhere and back from somewhere, we're not paying anywhere to stay for staying at like your house.
True.
So like,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think that's worth it. Um, but I was thinking that we go. There's a place in Ann Arbor called, which I think it was Owen that sent me it, because I talked to Owen about going to. We wanted to go to the casino in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
But then so I called the casino twice because they wouldn't transfer me to the right area. So like in the Motor City Casino in Detroit, there's a FanDuel sportsbook, right? And in the
Mm-hmm.
sports book, and I've seen it before. I remember when they opened it. There's a VIP room, and it's like a really long couch, a couple chairs. Like it could fit our whole group perfectly. There's like 8 TVs on the wall, about 10 feet in front of it. So I'm like, great.
Mm-hmm.
Like this would be awesome if we were able to just like rent this room out, and like we're good to go. So I call them, like they're not answering, and so I eventually go and message them on Facebook. And I'm like, hey, how do I get this room? I was like, do you guys rent it out? Is it first come, first serve? Like, how does it work? And safe to say, it's definitely out of the question. Um, they said that that room is for people that bet $10,000 or more on something. So I was like, yeah, I
Jesus.
don't think that's our category there. So
We
It's out of
pulled
our
together.
budget.
We
It's out of
pulled
our
together
budget.
about everyone.
so yeah, I think that's out. But then Owen sent me this place called Best of Games, and it's kind of like a Dave and Buster's, but it has more. It has
More meaning.
it has like I don't even know.
You're like, it has more.
Honestly,
It's a cliffhanger.
let me see if I can find it. I've looked it up before too, and it looks really fun.
So here, while you're looking it up, so the party bus would be fun. So there's two parts of it. I feel like the whole point of doing in Tecumseh was for people not to spend money, right? So that's like, I don't know. But also, my brother-in-law, who has 6 children, he literally has a van that, like, I think it seats like 10 people. So it's like, if we, like, because one of the things that we're most likely going to end up doing on Saturday is going out somewhere, and I assumed it'd be Ann Arbor because I feel like I don't know, just assumed it would. Um, but like if we do go anywhere, we'll be able to do it in 2 cars.
Yeah.
And if enough people can't go, then we could probably just do it in one. But
Yeah,
That would
that'd
be
good.
fun.
yeah, I don't know. I know like um, one of my brothers mentioned Pinball Pete's.
Well,
Okay.
so that's kind of what this place is too. So like this is what it all has, and like obviously everything on here is going to cost money, but like I don't know how like if they do like packages or whatnot. But
Mm-hmm.
it has axe throwing, go karting, bowling, mini golf, a VR Gravedigger motion simulator, laser tag, adventure course, bumper cars, drop tower, big jump, augmented reality, an arcade, pinball, and classic arcade, a smash it room, and a ninja star, like kind of like axe throwing but ninja stars.
That's pretty cool.
So it has all that.
All I'm saying is, I'm
Where is
I'm
this place at?
willing. I'm willing to come out of my Fulling retirement
And and it has 3 bars in it.
for your bachelor party, Josh.
That's a fluke. I was drunk.
Yeah, it has 3 bars in it too. And
Where is this
it's in
at
Ann
again?
Arbor.
You know,
Okay. What's it called? You said it was called
It's called
Game
Best in Games.
Best in Game.
Yeah.
sponsor us,
Okay.
Best in Games.
There
Um,
we go.
There's a decent chance that we do that because we were gonna do something in Ann Arbor, but I feel like that would be more fun than Pinball Pete's because it has more.
Is
There's
this
more to
is this
do.
in their warehouse district? Because
no idea.
I swear I've heard of this before, like with the Fulling and
That was such
everything.
a
But
Kratz question.
it was a Kratz question.
Is that in their warehouse district? I don't know.
Warehouse
Man. It's in Ann Arbor, yeah.
The warehouse district.
Where
That's
even
where
is
Batman
that?
works.
Yeah, yeah. Like, what does that mean?
It's towards Saline.
Um,
It's like their industrial park. I should have said industrial park instead of
Cross,
warehouse.
is it like where we played futsal? Like in those, like all the buildings that are just like.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
it is. It's like kind of between Ipsy and Saline. It's south of Ann Arbor, southeast
Okay.
of Ann Arbor.
Okay.
But
This might be that location that I'm talking about then, but
but
I'll look it up. I'll look it up.
So, I think the one thing that is set in stone, because I'm assuming everyone's going to come down Friday. I'm hoping that everyone comes Friday, but because originally I was thinking about doing like the golf simulator on Friday, but then the issue is I wanted to also go to the cigar lounge, and so then if we did like the golf thing and that, we would have to do the golf thing earlier. But then it's like I don't know if everyone's going to get there in time for the golf thing.
Yeah.
So I think Friday night, we're gonna go to the cigar lounge, and we're gonna rent out they have like a room for like big parties, and the pictures of it online look really cool. So I think we're gonna rent out that room, and probably be there for a while, and just hang out there and stuff. I think that's the only set in stone thing on Friday.
great,
All right, that sounds
sounds
good.
fun.
So I saw this one thing for a bachelor party, right? It was someone's idea on TikTok. I'm like, that is thrilling. It is a fake heist. So it's like you rob a bank and you're being
Wait,
like alarms are going a fake bank. So like you have to
rob a bank.
If anyone asks,
It's a joke.
fake.
It's a joke. It's a joke.
But we go rob a
This is
bank.
all fake.
Allegedly, we rob a bank.
It's
right?
for his bachelor party. It's for his bachelor party.
Just give us the money. It's
We were gonna give the money back, I promise.
Just give us the money. It's for him.
But
Okay, so you rob a bank,
So-
fake bank.
so there's like a target you have to rob, like you have to rob the bank, and then you have to like
Okay.
get back to your target without being like shot by fake cops and stuff like that, with like paintball guns
Okay.
or like airsoft guns or something like that. But
But
it was like
where
this
would you
whole
do
idea,
this?
right?
Okay.
You can do it in like a paintball arena, like anywhere else.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So it's like but it's more like elaborate than that. Like this is just someone's idea, right? Like it's not. This isn't a true place that I know of. But I saw it on
Okay.
TikTok. I'm like, talk about a business plan. Like that's thrilling.
It reminds me of like the movie Tag. There's not
Yeah.
Tag.
Yeah.
Game night.
Oh, game night.
Game
Yeah.
night.
Like we just do it downtown. We just like are shooting paintball guns at each other.
I saw this other thing where it was. Have you guys heard of the game? Shoot, what is it called? I think it's called Chicken Race. So
No.
so let's say we're all playing it. We all put in X number of dollars. It's probably I think $50 or so. And so we all put that in and give it to if Josh, since it's your bachelor party, you probably would be the one. Normally the person's wearing a whole chicken outfit, but they take all the money and they go to a random bar in however big of a space you want to make it. So if it's just like the town or city, then you just make it that.
Yep.
But then you can either do solos, everyone else, or you can team up. And you have to go and find the person. And while the person's at that bar, they're using that money to buy whatever they want as far as drinks. And then once you find them, you join in, and that's when you start getting your drinks paid for too. So the last person there is
that's cool.
not getting drinks, and then once everyone's there, then he restarts.
That is funny.
That would be really fun.
So I think that would be cool to do.
Where did you see that?
I saw it on TikTok. I saw it a couple people did.
Okay.
There are some people that didn't do the chicken, but I forgot what they called it. But I know the one called it Chicken Race, and they just hit
Could the person go to a different bar? Like, could they run to a different one if they wanted to?
No, because then it'd be hard because like if you like already checked there, kind of makes it like limits it.
Okay.
Hide in the bathroom.
Feet up on the stall. Feet up on the toilet.
But yeah, so
That'd be crazy.
that would be
Just
really
drinking
fun,
your
yeah.
drinks on the toilet. So
Just keep ordering
Can you
more drinks.
imagine if I told my brothers to organize a like murder mystery dinner?
Oh my God, that'd
That'd be
be
so
awesome.
oh my gosh,
That'd
it'd be
be so
awesome.
We should do that.
I feel like the only way
at the
we could
cigar
do
place.
it at the cigar place. I feel like the only way we
Honestly,
could do
not
it
a
is
horrible idea.
if I was the one who was murdered.
Why?
well, because like it would be hard for them to organize it
Why?
with like I don't know. I just feel like it would have to be. I feel like that's just how it should be.
Okay. I mean, if you want to be the one murdered, go for it.
I'd have to read up. I feel like I don't even like. I don't know how that would even work.
Wait, hang on. Where's Grand Ledge?
I have
Really
no
fun.
clue.
Grand Ledge.
Yeah.
Michigan.
Assuming
All
northeast.
right, guys. Oh, it's right next to Lansing. So I just looked it up. There's a
Tell me it's haunted. Tell me it's the haunted forest.
no. So it's on October 21st. It's at 10 p.m. It's called The Worm Has Turned Murder Mystery Dinner Aboard the Michigan Princess. Michigan Princess is the boat that we went on for our senior
It's a
mystery
boat.
trip.
Yep.
And it's
We
a-
do
it's a
murder
murder
mystery party
mystery.
on the boat.
How does
I think
that
I'll-
work though? Like, how many people are doing it all together?
I have no idea.
Like an entire ship full of people? How does that work?
I wonder if you could book it. Like if you're that far in advance and it's just like a certain amount of dollars that they have to get to. But if you wanted to rent it out just for your party, you know what I mean?
That's a big
Yeah,
boat.
it's a
for
pretty
12
big
people.
boat. Says
That was a
We'll
pretty
look into
that was a pretty traumatic experience for me on that boat. So
it says a fully immersive event. It says murder by design, and it says murder mystery dinners. Not everyone gets out of dinner alive.
please tell me you said immersive and not submersive.
Yeah, no, fully immersive.
Fully submersive. The boat
Fully
goes under.
submersive.
It's a submarine.
You're all dying.
Fully down. Oh, actually, sorry. It says it's at 6 o'clock, not 10 o'clock. So
Still
it would
so
be very fun to do.
I
Let's
think
just
it would be
redo
fun.
our mystery trip and let's go to the trampoline park. Let's go to the zoo.
Go to the Capitol.
God.
All right, so book it. Possibly doing a murder mystery.
Yeah.
It would be fun. I just feel like there's a chance if there's that many people. I feel like it's going to be like everyone at their table has like riddles on paper, and then if you're just like doing, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Depends on how many people are there. Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
1920s theme. We all have to walk.
Not
all
sure
have to
how I
walk.
like
I'm like,
that.
man,
Give me those.
I think it's you.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm out.
We all have to dress up like we're from the 20s.
We have to dress up like
Flappers.
pilgrims.
All right.
Like pilgrims.
As long as you're not getting paid.
No, we'd be paying.
I'm gonna secretly hire pilgrim actors for my bachelor party. They're just gonna hang out with us.
Leave.
They're gonna hang out with us.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's
We'll
honestly a
figure it
great.
out.
It's a great business plan. It's a great business idea. Now I feel like I have to look up murder mystery stuff around here.
I also feel like,
Cross
so
into it now.
knowing our group of friends, I feel like we would be total dickheads. Like, people would hate being a part of that with us. Because we'd be like, it's him, can't convince me.
Like other
Yes,
people?
Yes, they'd be like, it's him,
Yeah.
can't convince me any otherwise.
Yo,
We would be the group that they're like, oh, those guys are so annoying, but then we would be the ones to figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we would
Yep.
figure out in like 20 minutes and they'd be like, how'd they do that? But we're jerks the whole
Yeah.
time.
They've just been screaming at each other for 20 minutes. How do they know the answer?
Yeah.
God.
Ooh, we should also look at doing we should do a escape room.
Could do that. I'm sure they have those like around.
Well, we go to that
Those-
place in
Have to be in Ann
Toledo.
Arbor.
Trapped.
Yep.
That's next level.
Trapped. It is.
Could split up into 2 groups of 6 and see who gets the best time.
That'd be
That'd
fun.
be-
Ooh, and then make it like a bet out of it. We do like a draft. Ooh, that would be sweet.
Do a
We,
draft
we do a draft. Josh, it's your brothers. Your 2 brothers are the ones drafting.
for the captains. That'd be
That'd be so
funny.
fun.
That'd be
God,
really
so
funny.
many ideas.
So many ideas. See, this is what we needed.
this
Don't worry,
this
Josh.
whole podcast has just been a ideas for
Brainstorming.
Yeah. It is hard because there's so many people.
Or is it easier because there's so many people? Because then you can do bigger things because it's not as expensive.
Yeah, no, that is true.
That is, yeah.
I think Nick just
I
tried to
also-
put a reverse psychology thing on.
Don't worry,
it.
I'm taking notes. Don't worry. Yeah, I got this down.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the only thing set in stone, and it's only set in stone because I want to do it, is the cigar lounge.
That sounds good to me.
I like that.
But
Will
yeah,
I
Saturday,
will I participate? Possibly. Don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you will.
Give a few
Yeah,
drinks to me. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah. They
Um,
sell drinks there, Croc. You'll be good.
If we play Mario Kart, it's over.
Good lord.
I would love to do that.
can you bring your Switch?
I highly doubt it. We could do that.
Well, no.
after.
If you rent out a room, I don't see why. If there's a TV in there, I don't see why not.
We bring our own TV.
Yeah, we're gonna put the 65-inch TV.
Yeah, we'd be chugging like $10 beers probably.
We just do liquor.
Oh God.
Josh, where are you going for your honeymoon?
Oh, we are going to Vegas.
Nice.
Yo. Oh, you told us that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Going
did.
to-
Yep.
we're flying
Going to
there.
Vegas. We're going to.
Hell's Kitchen
We're gonna be
restaurant.
there for, I think 7 days or 6 days. I think it's 7 days technically, but we're gonna be going to national parks the first 3 days,
Nice.
and then the last 3 days we're gonna be staying on the Strip.
Yep.
And we also did it so that the first 3 days is actually like the weekend, and then the other 3 days it's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So
Are you
hoping
staying
it's
at-
not as busy.
Yeah.
Are you staying at MGM?
Yep, MGM Grand.
Oh, you heard about that, right?
No, it's somebody get shot.
Oh God,
No.
that was a while ago.
No, it got hacked. It got hacked.
Oh, got
All
hacked?
all
How was
MGM.
that?
None of you heard about this? All MGM properties got hacked. Like they can't
does that mean?
access slots. Anything that has like an electronic
Oh.
key they can't get into. Yeah.
That's
so it's
brutal.
It like completely shut
They'll
down.
figure it out by the time I'm there.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
probably right, but if not, they probably will
Yeah.
go out of business. So
I'll just
Yeah.
just go to a different casino. There's enough of them.
yeah, honestly.
What parks are you going to? You going Grand Canyon?
Yeah, we're going to Grand Canyon.
Hoover?
So we weren't planning on going to Hoover, but then a couple of my uncles have been there,
That's pretty cool.
and we told them, they were like, "You have to go."
It's
So
pretty
now
cool.
we don't know, but I know the Grand Canyon was a plan, and then Zion was a plan, and then the third one, I can't remember the name. We talked about driving to Joshua Tree. It's a really far drive,
That'd be cool.
but we're also renting a convertible Mustang. So
Why not?
So I was like, we could drive.
So life's a highway. You can drive it all night long.
Yes, exactly. Couldn't have said it better, guys.
I hope it's red, and I hope it has the number 95 on it.
Oh my God, dude. I'm going to be ka-chowing every car we pass. Every car we pass, ka-chow.
Until one with a mustache shows up, and then
Jesus.
Somehow you roll into Radiator Springs, and It's almost like someone should make a movie out of it.
And make a really thrilling.
But instead of
trailer.
people, they're all talking cars.
Did you guys ever play the GameCube video game for cars?
I had one for my PSP. It's probably the
dude.
same game though.
That the one I played for the GameCube, that was like some of the most fun I've ever had playing.
It was a
video
racing game, right?
Well, so like you could join races, but it was like
Story mode.
not open world, but like kinda. Like you could just like drive around
Oh, that's cool.
and like yeah. Oh, the soundtrack. It's just the best. It's so good.
All Rascal Flats.
Yeah. It was just Life is a Highway on repeat. Yeah, that was the soundtrack.
But it's the best soundtrack I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
I have a funny story about our honeymoon in Jamaica.
You
hear it.
gonna tell it now, or are you gonna save
Yeah.
it for the next one?
No, I gotta
say
tell
it.
it now. Gotta tell it now.
Go for it.
So, I actually was about to say it the last one, but then we had to save it because it was gonna be funny. So,
All right.
so the funniest part of this is this was my idea the entire time. So, it's our last full day there, and they had morning yoga. So I go, oh yeah, absolutely. Like that's fun. Went in, got a coffee, drank it, went to morning yoga, right? We're halfway through it. I'm like physically unwell. Like like I swear my equilibrium was off. Like I couldn't balance. Like I've never struggled this hard on something so simple in my life.
Okay.
And the instructor is like looking at me. She's like, "You look a little pale." I'm like, "Do I really?" Because I don't feel well. And I'm like, I'll just keep going, right? I go into like the tree pose, right, where you stand on one foot.
Classic.
And yeah, and they like, she's like, so you need to bend your knees more. So you go into like a sitting position. I'm telling you, when I got in the sitting position, I swear to God, I was about to throw up and like I went lightheaded. And I go, what the hell's going on? And I finally figured out afterwards, it's because I had that coffee and I didn't have any food yet. So like, it was like,
old.
Yeah, I know, right? So, but oh my gosh, I'm telling you, like, I'm really, really out of shape if I can't do this. Like, this is pathetic. Like, I'm trying to do morning stretches, and I can't.
I thought you were gonna say, because you started that story off with, I had like my coffee and then was going to do yoga, and then you're like, I was feeling unwell. I thought you were gonna say you definitely ripped apart mid.
That's what I was thinking
Dude,
too.
I would have lost it. If you're like, yeah, I'm tree pose, and then just let out an my ass just let out an
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was fully expecting that story to go. I
So
all of a
was
sudden
I.
had to like poop really bad. I thought that's what was gonna happen.
The yoga mat turned into my toilet.
Jesus. Well, it's better than that, at least.
It is better than that, but that's when I realized I need to get back into shape. So, have I worked out since? No, but we're getting there. I've had thoughts of it, so.
I'm thinking of
That's the
working
thought
out.
that counts.
It's a workout to think about working out.
Yeah.
Dude, that's like when I like soccer practice. Pretty much every practice, I end up like playing with them for at some point. Like sometimes it's only 20 minutes. Sometimes it's like the whole practice. No matter what it is, I swear to like it's every time I have like a little chair, little coaching chair thing, and I sit in it. I take my shoes off. I stand up, and it's like, oh my God, like my knees feel like they're swollen. My hips hurt. Like I'm just a mess every time, and it's like I always think it's gonna get better. Like oh, like I keep doing it, you know, I'll get in better shape. Never gets better. I'm always super sore.
All right,
But
well,
it
we're
is
officially old.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Can't do stretches without eating food before drinking a coffee, and
Yep.
every time
There's all
you
these
run, your
rules.
knees are swollen.
Yeah, there's all these rules now. It's almost like my metabolism doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Back in the day, Kratz could just run 2 miles at 2 a.m.
To be honest with you, probably still could do that part of it, but
But if he
maybe
didn't
not.
have his coffee before, he'd throw up.
Yeah.
God. All right, we're calling it there for the week.
I love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
Right,
Trans wanted
perfect
to
time.
There we
join.
go.
Trans
Perfect
wanted to
timing.
join.
He was seeing us out, and we will be back next week, Friday morning, for the sports segment. Although we talked heavily about sports today a little bit. And
Yeah, right at the
then
beginning. You know, it was a little depressing week, but we'll get through it.
we'll bounce back. And then we'll be back sometime the week after that. All four of us, hopefully. If we're not,
As long as no one sneezes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Does yawning do it, Josh?
No, yawning's good. Yawning's good.
All right. We'll see you next time then.
See ya.
See ya.
Peace.